Greetings everyone, this is your ICT tutor, ICT facilitator, Mutebi Ratib. Today we are going to be looking at ICT to manipulate the spreadsheet application to attend to an activity that we can use to look at functions such as VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, how to run the average, the sum, how to compose the charts. So by the end of the video, we should be able to have understood how we can run these different functions as we use Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. So let us go straight into the item or the activity so that we can learn something. We are going to do this activity from the MOOC's ICT Examination Consult, Information and Communication Technology. This is how it has been structured. St. Mary's College Kisubi has decided to do two kinds of tests marked out of 40 and 60 respectively. Use the information given below to answer the questions that follow. So this is what we have. We have the total mark, and then we also have the average mark. Then here we also have a few tasks. Using a spreadsheet package of your choice, type the above data as exactly it appears and save it as students' records in your folder. Calculate the total mark for each student. Calculate the average marks for the students using the VLOOKUP. Assign grades to students using their average mark in a way that marks above 80, we shall assign them D1. 75, 79, we shall assign them D2. 70, 74, we shall give them a C3. 60, 69, we shall give them a C4. 50, 59, we shall give them a C5, and the rest we shall assign them an F9, the way we see it here. So they're telling us that add a column comment and determine the comments as follows. 80 and above, we shall give them excellent. 70, 79, very good. 60, 69, tried. 50, 59, we shall give them fair. Otherwise, we shall tell them work hard. Select the names, set one and total columns to form a column chart with appropriate title and labels. Save it, pictorial analysis. Use this chart, convert the values for set 1 into line graph, apply red, all borders, add a footer of your names, and also make a printout. So this is what we have at stake. My name is Mutebi Ratib, and my contact is 0784657421. My email is ratibmutebi@gmail.com. For everyone watching, thank you so much. Don't forget to please share, subscribe, and please drop a comment for the other videos to come. Okay, so this is the activity we are going to be doing as a way of enhancing our skills in spreadsheet from the MOOC's ICT Examination Consult. Okay, let us go to the practical bit and then see how we can get it done and we learn something. So the candidate is expected. Please don't forget to pause and also try out. You pause and try, pause and try. So now we are to type this. You type this spreadsheet. You type this table into your spreadsheet program, and then we start carrying out a few tasks here and there. Now, to save time in this video, I'm going to create a file here, which I'm to save it as activity 1, and then I'm going to open it. Yes, it's over here. To save time, I had created a Word file here, which I'm going to just copy and paste into my spreadsheet file, and then we start rolling out on these different activities. Don't forget that I've been able to put for you all this material in the video description. Please check them up and then try out at your pace. Pause and try out. So I'm going to just copy this table. I highlight by clicking this option, Ctrl+C to copy, then move to your file and then right click and paste with this option that says Match Destination Formatting. When I paste, my data will be pasted or will be put onto this interface here, and then I will start doing the other necessities. Let me Ctrl+A, let me put Roboto, as my font style for visibility, and then allow me increase the size to 40 for you that is trying to view the video to be able to see what I'm trying to work onto here. So now after getting this, I'm going to highlight, I bold a bit so that you can be able to see every single step that I'm trying to do. Let me apply a border so that we can have everything very well articulated. Now after getting this put here, I'm going to now move on and then we see together. So one, we need to compute the total. And how are we computing the total? We shall say equal sign sum. We shall use the function sum. We say equal sign sum, open brackets. You highlight set 1 up to set 2, close brackets, and hit the enter button. My total is over here. Very good. Away from that, they want us to compute the average mark. So the average mark, I will say equal signs. I use the function name average. You open brackets by shift 9 to open brackets. We say highlight from the first set to the last set and close parameters, then hit the enter button. Here we go. When I autofill, I will have my average well computed. Let me go on to round off the nearest whole number over there. So we have computed our total by using the sum function, and then I've also computed my average by using the average function. But now, this is our main focus. We want to compute, we want to come up with a grade basing on the instructions from the question paper here. They're telling us that using the VLOOKUP, this is what I want my follower to please you keep an eagle eye onto. So they're telling me that they want us to use the VLOOKUP here to assign grades to students. Their average mark is marks above 80, we shall assign D1. Marks above 75, marks between 75, 79, D2, 70, 74, C3, 60, 69, C4, 50, 59, C5, and the rest we shall give them an F, the way we see down here. So now what I'm supposed to do, I'm going to use the VLOOKUP to come up with my comments. So now I'll then come over here. I set a table array. Let me say a table array. First set the table array, and on the table array we start structuring it over here. So the table array will be made up of 2 columns, and the first column will be for, let us call it a score, and then the other will be having the grade that they have been able to score. So I will come here, I say grade, then I start tallying through. You run your table array in ascending order from the smallest unit to the biggest unit. When we check here, we shall start with where they are telling us that the rest and F. The rest are starting from what? The rest are starting from now 49. Since here we have 50 to 59, so it means the rest will be starting from 49 going to 0. So now I'll come back here. I start structuring. I say this is 0. 0 shall give them F9. Let me say F or F9 depending. Then I'll continue. Now as I pick the other conditions, I'll be able to, I will focus on the figures that are onto the left side. Over here, let me change a bit so that people can view very well. So I'm going to be picking the figures which are onto the left side, the way we see down here. So I'm going to be taking 50, 60, 70, 75, and 80. So I'll come back here. I say now this is we need to put 50. Then I'll go on to put 60. After 60, I'll put 70. After 70, I'll put 75. After 75, I'll put 80. After putting 80, I'll go on to assign the appropriate letters. This is C5. This is C4. This is C3. And then this is D2. And lastly, we have D1. Now, you might be wondering how we are coming up with these ranges. Remember, in the question paper, everything has been set clear, and we can easily manage to see that we can easily connect with what we really want to come up with here. So it means when you check on the range here, the range is giving us the starting points, meaning that people that are getting below, below 50, we shall assign them an F9. That's why when you come here, we are saying from 0 to 49 here, because here it is 50, it means now 49 going downwards, we shall assign them F9. Here, 59 going downwards, we shall assign them C5. So that's how we run the ranges. Let me apply a border on my table array so that we can easily run the VLOOKUP. So what is the syntax? Equal signs VLOOKUP. The way we see here, VLOOKUP, and this is the syntax. We shall need the lookup value, the table array, the call index. The lookup value is that first value in your column of interest. My column of interest is average mark. So I will come and click onto the first value into my column of interest. Then I put a comma. Then I go on to put the table array. The table array is this section which we have been able to structure. But start from the figures, don't start from the labels. Highlight starting from the figures. After doing that, put a comma and then go on to put the call index. The call index is the column number of the table array that we want to reflect here. For us, we want to see the grade, so I will count 1, 2. I put 2 because the grades are in column 2. After putting that, I will close the bracket and then I come over here, I highlight and put a $sign. You have to lock the table array. The table array range is the J4 to K9. So I will come and put a $sign at the start, shift $sign. Then even where the alphabet separates with the number, shift $sign. I move on to this, shift $sign. I move on to this, I also say shift $sign. After putting a $sign there, I will now go on to hit the enter button. Then I will have my grade down here. So people that are having from 60 to around 69, they will be getting C4. We have people with D2, C5, D1, etc. Depending on how we have structured our range. Now, assuming we want to compute the same but using the HLOOKUP. This is VLOOKUP because the table array has been organized vertically. Assuming I want to again compute for grade, but I want to compute for grade using the HLOOKUP. Let me come back here. Now, what will differ? Let me call this VLOOKUP for your reference. This is my VLOOKUP. Allow me align it center. Let me merge. This is my VLOOKUP. Okay. Now I'm going to structure to come up with my HLOOKUP. What will differ is the structure of the table array. I will come here. I say HLOOKUP. Under HLOOKUP, I will come here. I put the score. I put the score, and then I put. After putting the score, I will go on to put the grade. After putting the grade, now I run my table array horizontal because I want to run the HLOOKUP. I will come and start from 0, which is the smallest. 0, we shall give them F9. I will continue to 50. I will continue to 60. I will continue to 70. I will continue to 75. I will now end with 80. After putting 80 there, I will come on and then I put, here we have C5, here we have C4, here we have C3, here we have, this is 75, we have D2, here we have D1. For the person watching, please thank you so much for the love. I don't take your time for granted. I appreciate every single minute that you reserve to watch my videos. Thank you so much. So now I'm done structuring my table array. allow me align it center. Since this is my main heading, let me put it in the center here for visibility and easy interpretation of our information. Let me bold. I increase the size a bit. Now, what has changed? VLOOKUP, you organize data vertically. HLOOKUP, you organize your table array horizontally. The way we see up here, I've organized my table in this arrangement, the way we can check it up here. Now, after getting my table array well structured, I'm going to come here and say equal signs. Now, I'll not say VLOOKUP because I've used it the other side. I want to use now HLOOKUP. This is the HLOOKUP. What is changing is now the function name. VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP. Why HLOOKUP? Because I've organized my data horizontally. This was V vertically. I will come and say lookup value. Lookup value is that first value in our column of interest. Our column of interest is average mark. Click on it, put a comma. After putting a comma, then you come and give me the table array. The table array is this selection of cells. After selecting, put a comma, then give me now what is changing here. In vertical, they said call index. In the HLOOKUP, they're calling for row index. So I'll come here and put number 2. Why? Because we are interested in row number 2. We want to get these grades in row number 2. So I'll close brackets and then come and lock the table array. You can lock by using a keyboard shortcut function on your keyboard, function F4. Or you put a $sign at the start, a $sign in the middle. $sign at the start, a $sign in the middle. Then you come and hit the enter button. Still, when I hit the enter button, we still get the same results the way you can see them up here. So now, after checking that, you see, I've been able to grade. We have the same result. Here, I use the VLOOKUP. Here, I've used the HLOOKUP. Okay, now putting that aside, I will continue with the question we want to wrap up. They are telling us that add a column comment and determine the comments as follows. How? 80 plus, it means 8 and above, shall give them excellent. 70, 79, very good. 60, 69, tried. 50, 59, fair. Otherwise, work hard. So after getting this, I will now get back into my data set. I structure another column here as directed from the question. So I will come over here. Let me adjust a bit. Yes, I will come over here. I put another column called comment. After putting comment, I structure my table array. The table array is, I can still use any. I can use the if, but I'm going to use the VLOOKUP. We shall have the if in our next video. I say VLOOKUP, and then I start structuring my VLOOKUP. How? I will start from the smallest. I will start from the work hard size. So it means the work hard is from 49 to 0. Because here 50, 59 is fair. So 49 to 0, it is the work hard. So I will come here. I say this is 0. I type and say work hard. Then after putting that, I'll get back here. I say now 50 to 59. So I will say 50, I will put fair. I come and say 50, I put fair. After putting fair, let me use uppercase. I will say fair. Nice. After putting that down, I will continue. What else do we have? 60, 69, tried. Yes, this is 60. I say tried. Thank you. After putting that down, I will come back here. I say 6. This is now 70, 79. Very good. 70. I say very good. Now, lastly is 80, which is excellent. Okay, sorry, I had to put this. Sorry here. Let me cut it out, and then I want to paste it over here. Okay, I'm done structuring my table array for the comments. Align center, I want to merge so that I can have everything well. Let me apply a border for visibility. So these are my comments, the way we see them here. The comments are over here. I want to give learners the comments, the way we see. So how do we capture these values? We capture the values based on the conditions here. So I'm picking only the value which is on the left, because if I get this, I will be getting the range. So 60, 70, 80. Okay, come over here. We want to comment equal signs. Equal signs what? Equal signs VLOOKUP. I want to comment. Open parameters. We say lookup value is that first value in our column of interest. Our column of interest is average mark. Come over here, put a comma. The comma, table array. Come over here, highlight the table array, drop a comma. After dropping a comma, then come and say, I'm going to come over here. I put, I'm going to come over here. I put number 2. Why? I want to pick these comments in number 2, column number 2, column 1, 2, column number 2. I'll come close parameters and then move on to lock the cell. Shift, lock. Shift, it is to lock, it is function F4 on your keyboard, or $sign here, $sign in the middle, $sign here, $sign in the middle. Then I'll come and hit the enter button. You see, my comments are up and running. Everything is here. So I've been able to comment using the VLOOKUP. I can also comment using the HLOOKUP. What is differing is the structure of the table array. H, V, depending. Okay, putting that aside, what else do they want? They're telling us here that select the names. They want us to do what? They want us to select the names. Select the names, set 1 and total columns 4 to form a column chart with appropriate title and label. Save it as pictorial analysis. We shall maybe create a new sheet where we shall put our chart and we give that sheet pictorial analysis. We are going to select names, set 1 and total to compose a column chart. Nice. So I will come back to my data set over here. They want us to select name, so I will highlight name and set 1. After highlighting that, they say select student name, set 1 and total. So I want to also highlight total mark. So I will come over here. I keep my cursor here before I control. Keep the cursor to total mark. Press the control button on your keyboard. Now move and left click and highlight. If you don't follow the procedure, it means you will be getting a chart that is full of blanks. So highlight like this, highlight student name. Every time you highlight in columns that are not adjacent to one another, you put the cursor to that column of interest, control on your keyboard, left click, and then highlight. So after doing that, I will go to insert. I click charts. I want to go to the charts group, access the ribbon launcher, then go to all charts. I'm going to take a column chart of this. I click OK. When I click OK, my chart will come over here. But I want to take this chart to maybe a new sheet. Or I can decide to put this chart, to move this chart by clicking here, move charts. I click here to move chart. They will ask me, choose where you want the chart to be placed, new sheet or object in. Just say new sheet and give it a name. We want to call it pictorial analysis. Thank you for watching. I love you so much. May you be blessed. May your wishes come true. Please, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and share and comment. Leave a comment there. So I'm saying pictorial analysis. I'll come and click OK. So my chart has been moved here. I want to first give it a title here. I say a column chart showing students names and their students names. Yes, student names, comma, set 1 and their total mark. Yes. So this is my title. Let me go here. I want to bold it for visibility and clarity. So now after getting it at this step, I'm going to now move on and then see. So I'll go to chart elements. I want to put axis titles. Down here, what do we have? Down we have names. You click here. I want to put the names here. Yes, you click and then erase. I want to put names. Then here, these are scores. Okay, these are scores. Sorry, these are scores. Okay, so now after putting your labels very well, after putting your labels, now we move on and start structuring. I want to finish up the question. I will move, briefly. Okay, I will move and start structuring. I wanted to put here score. After putting the score there, what else do we have? Our chart is ready. Everything is there. What else do we have from the question paper? Using this chart, convert the values. Using this chart, convert the values for set 1 into a line graph. Yes, I'll get back here. They want us to convert the values for a line for set 1 into a line graph. So how do we do that? Click on the bars for set 1, go to chart design, go to change chart type, then come to this option where we have chart type, click the drop down and choose any line of your choice. Let me say I want to take this. When I get back here, we shall see that the results for set 1, they have been converted into a line chart. The bars are representing the total mark, then the line chart is representing the set 1 results. What else are we having? They're telling us that apply red all borders. So I will come back here to my data set. I want to apply all borders I want to apply red borders onto my data set. Here we go. So I'll make sure that I can see my work. Let me highlight, assuming that my work stops here. I will go to borders. I click border color here. I take red. Then after I get back, highlight again. We are done setting the font, the color for the borders. Now get back here and say all borders. We shall have red borders around our work. What else are we having? Add a footer of your names and also make a printout. So I'll get back here. How do we add a footer? You can add a footer by using the print preview layout or interface. Go to home, go to file, click print, and then come over here. I want to be able to see. Come over here, say page setup, go to header or footer. I want to put, based on the question, I want to put add a footer of your name. So I'll come and add a footer, custom footer. In the center, I say Mutebi Ratib. Yes, after getting it at that step, now I click OK. I will see that I have a footer of my name on my work. So this has been our item 1, where we've looked at the VLOOKUP, the HLOOKUP, and all the other aspects. Please don't forget to subscribe and share. Has been your ICT facilitator on this one. Let's meet in the next video. Thank you so much.